Hi guys, it's Sam here again with Bargain Hunting Blonde, and today I am bringing you a video about the Mansur Gavriel sample sale. So this is about the sample sale that happened in Los Angeles about a month and a half ago, and I actually was not able to attend, but I have an amazing little sister who lives in LA, and she went for me, and I sent her on the hunt for very specific things and made her FaceTime me the entire time, so people probably thought she was insane because she was talking the entire time. But I really appreciated it because I know that Mansur Gavriel does do their sample sales online, which is great if you can't make it in person. And they also only normally do their sample sales in New York, which I obviously can't make because I'm in California. So I had seen what had been at the sample sales previously, and I had looked online, but the online sample sale personally wasn't for me. I didn't really see anything I really wanted, and I had heard horror stories from other people who had checked out, never got confirmations, got charged, never got anything. They just had a lot of issues and, you know, the website crashing and all that, which happens when people get excited because it's a sample sale. So when she agreed to go to the LA one, I was ecstatic. I had her pick up 2 bags for me, which I'll show you guys in a second. Just some general about the Mansur Gavriel sample sale. They had a lot of their vegetable leather goods, and she sent me a bunch of pictures, so I'll try to insert them on the screen somewhere. They had a lot of their vegetable leather goods, a lot of bucket bags, a lot of their large totes, a lot of sun bags. My little sister said she saw one circle bag, but I would have loved that, but someone else already had it and was checking out with it. A lot of their calfskin bags, and a lot of their patent leather bags and their cloth bags. So what they did as their markdown for their bags was they did a certain percentage off the retail price. So vegetable leather, which they're probably most known for, was 40% off. Calfskin was 50% off. And then patent leather and the cloth canvas pieces were 60% off too. Even some of them were like 70% off, just depending on how old they were. But anyway, that was a good deal because Mansur doesn't normally go on sale. You can get it pre-loved. The Real has some pretty good prices, and I know Fashion File just started adding their pieces. But, you know, they do wear, and for me that's not a big deal, but for some people who really want these bags to be in pristine condition, they do wear easily, and pre-loved probably isn't the best for you if that's the route you're going. So something to keep in mind when you're looking at these bags, because they're not, I should say they're not horribly expensive for designer bags. You know, they're still pricey, but they're not in, you know, the price range of like Chanel or Hermes or anything like that. So first bags first is in this dust bag, which is amazing because other sample sales I have been to, I've never seen a dust bag, or, you know, like most of the time, like if you go to a sample sale and you buy shoes, you don't get a shoe box. Or if they do have shoe boxes, they're not the brand shoe boxes. They're just, you know, shoe boxes to take if you want them. So the thing about the dust bags, I appreciated. So a little backstory on this bag. I own a lot of Mansur Gavriel bags. I love them. I got the initial like large bucket when it came out from Bergdorf's on like a super long waiting list in the Camello and the ballerina colored interior, and it's just beautiful and it's tanned great, and I love that bag. But so I love their bucket bags. Backstory. I then happened to be in Nordstrom's a couple weeks before the sale and was eyeing this bucket bag, and it was like this beautiful color. I was like, it's calfskin, which does get more pricey with Mansur. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. You know, like my calfskin pieces, like I love them, but you know, the price does start getting in a range of, should I look at something else? And it just happened that when she was at the sample sale, they had the bag I had been eyeing in Nordstrom's, and it was 50% off, which was great. So I got this little baby. This is the Mansur Gavriel bucket bag. It is in the mini size, and as you guys can see, it is not very mini. It just shows you how big their regular size large bucket bag is. It is in this beautiful blue color, and there is their little stamp that they have on all their bags. It's very understated, which is really nice. And it's just a beautiful bag. It came with its tags. So you guys can see right there the tag. I have not worn this bag yet. The tag is still on it. It is their sky blue color, which they still have out this season, and they also have a little bit more of a gray blue, but honestly, like I'm a color person and I can barely tell the difference. This bag is in great condition. It does have a little, I don't know if it's gonna pick it up, a little scuff on the corner, which I think is just how they hang them at the sample sale. They hang them in like a way that they kind of hit against each other. But I was really excited to get this bag. It is painted, like they paint the inside of their bag so they're not like a raw interior. And this one is just like a lighter blue. And this is a little bit more of their new blue color that came out this season, but they're very similar. Such a cute bag. It's so lightweight, which is amazing. But if you live somewhere where you're worried about people trying to get into your bags, their bucket bags probably aren't the best for you, as the only securing device for the bag is this drawstring, which is leather and you can't really pull that tight. So this is the first bag she got me. It was 50% off. And so I want to say it was around $300, which is great. Okay, sorry, as I grab the second one. So the second bag she got me, I have the initial version when it first came out. It only came out in one size, and it's big and I love it, but it is definitely bigger than this. And this is the mini version of it. So this is the mini version of the sun bag. So again, Mansur Gavriel always does a lot of different sizes in their bags, which is great. So this is the mini, but as you can see, it's pretty big. I also have the regular sun bag, or the large sun bag. They also make it in a mini, which is really small, very cute, but I can't go that small. So this is the Camillo color. So you guys can see it is the vegetable leather, which is like a vegetable tanned leather. I love. It will tan. It will get much, much darker than this. When I showed this to my fiance, he was like, it's orange. And I was like, have you seen the bucket bag? And he's like, yeah, I think that bag's really cute. Or, you know, whatever man version there is for cute. He definitely did not say that word. He probably said that bag is fine. I was like, that's the color this is gonna get. This will tan a lot over time. This is already tanned a little bit and it will get darker. The way that you can tell that this is the older version, and I actually prefer this version, is that it is lined in a cloth. So do you guys see that right there? And there's also like this middle zipper compartment. The newer versions of this bag are just lined like the other bucket bag in the like painted finish in different colors. I actually prefer the cloth interior because it allows you to have pockets in the bag, while when you have it lined with that other paint, they only normally have one pocket. So this bag has a back slip pocket right there, which is kind of hard to see. It has a middle zippered pocket, and then it just has a normal front pocket. So it just gives you a lot more division when you have this cloth interior. And this bag, also, you can kind of tell how it's a little older, is the care card on here is their older pink color. Why, if you notice the care card on the other one, everything is now just the black and white. So again, this is Camillo. This will tan out to a much, much darker color. If you guys have been on my Instagram, the bucket bag you're always seeing on there, not the little one, but the large one, is Camillo, and it gets a lot darker. So does the brandy. It almost kind of turns a brandy color, but it's a little more of like a lighter brown than the brandy, which is really like a dark, deep red brown. Again, super cute bag. This one was only 40% off, but I was still really excited to get it. I do end up treating my bags, the Mansur Gavriel bags, just because when the vegetable leather is exposed to rain or water, or even just like sweat, or, you know, random things you have on your clothing you didn't realize, it does mark and stain very easily. And while that doesn't necessarily bother me when it's like the leather tanning or getting darker from my hands, the oils of my skin, I don't like the raindrops. So I'll link down below what I treat it with, but it is a leather milk product. It's great. I treat all my vegetable tan leather bags from Mansur with it, and it just makes them last a little longer, and they're a little bit more weather water resistant. The nice thing about this bag also is it does have a crossbody strap that is adjustable, which is one of those things that Mansur does really well. They have the ability, even my bucket bag has the ability to adjust the strap, and I really appreciate that, but I also think this is really cute. Held top handle. So that is what I got from the Mansur Gavriel sample sale. If you guys have any questions about Mansur or about the sample sale, be sure to leave them down below, and I always try to get back to you guys and answer them as soon as possible. If you like this video, you like luxury hauls, luxury reviews, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to get notified every time I upload a video, which is about once a week. If you want to see how I style my bags, or sometimes preview my bags since I show them on there before I do on my YouTube, please make sure to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, which I have linked down below. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.